everyone, it's Bright, back for some more chair yoga. I hope you guys have all taken the opportunity to get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. Once I finish here, I'm going to embark on trimming some bushes and doing some yard work. But I just wanted to let you guys know how much I miss each and every one of you, and I can't wait for us to get back to the Y. What we're going to need today is just a rolled up bath towel. So if you want to pause the video and run grab yours, and then we will go ahead and get started. So let's slide back, make sure that you're in a nice firm chair, preferably one with a straight back. You can wear your shoes, you can take your shoes off, whatever you prefer. Remember that the most important part of this class is to maintain a nice rhythmic breath. We don't ever pause our breathing, so we inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. Make sure that you listen to your body. You know your own personal limitations. If you don't have all of your original joints, you need to be aware of any contraindications given to you by your physician or your physical therapist. The same is true for everyone else. If you have problems with your shoulder, with your neck, just make sure that you follow the advice of your physician. So let's just start sitting up nice and tall in our chair, feet are hip width apart, knees are lined up over ankles. And get some grippy feet, grippy toes, whether they're directly on the floor or you're gripping the insole of your shoe. Let's start there and try to have some firm contact with the floor. So not just the ball of your foot or your heel. Let's try to have uniform contact as though you have a giant taproot extending into the floor through the arch of your foot. So you have consistent pressure on the ground. Draw the crown of your head up to the ceiling as though there is a string going from the crown of your head up, and someone is trying to elongate your spine, help you elongate your spine. Inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, roll them back and tuck them away. We're going to have our hands resting on our thighs, palms turned down or palms up. It's entirely up to you. And let's just take a few moments to check in, notice our breath. With each exhalation, I want you to try to soften those ears, shoulders farther away from your ears. Let's place one hand on your navel and one hand on your chest, just below your collarbones, right at your sternum. We're going to inhale deeply. Allow that belly to expand. Feel that hand press out. And then towards the end of that inhalation, you'll feel your chest lift. And then exhale it all back out. Belly button to your spine. Chest deflates. So inhale. And exhale. Try to match the duration and intensity of your exhalations with those of your inhalations. As you inhale, imagine filling those lungs all the way down past your diaphragm and filling base of your abdomen, all the way down to your tailbone. Continue with that nice breathing. You can lower your hands back to your lap. Keep your eyes closed if you like. Barely lift that right foot and just rotate that ankle. 3 or 4 times in one direction and 3 or 4 times in the other. Spread those toes open nice and wide. Crunch them in like you're going to try and pick something up or pinch something with your toes. Open them out wide again. And lower that right foot. Just barely lift the left. Do the same on this side. So rotate 3 or 4 times one direction. And then 3 or 4 times the other. Open those toes out nice and wide. Scrunch them in without giving yourself a toe cramp. Open them back out. And then lower that foot back to the floor. So let's press the balls of our feet into the floor. Press up. Lift those heels. And then lower. Again, lift those heels. Press up. And then lower 4 more times. Press it up. And lower. Up. And lower, 2 more, up and lower, last one, up and lower. Now keeping those heels on the floor, we're going to tap the balls of our feet. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Let's lift your hands off your laps. We're going to just very gently rotate those wrists 3 or 4 times. Remember, we don't ever force movement or pressure in our wrists. Let's reverse directions. Good job. Open those fingers nice and wide. Bring them in, make a fist. Open them back up. One more fist. And let's lower those hands down. Good job. So now we're going to just inhale, shoulders come up towards our ears. Exhale, back and down. 3 more times. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Last one. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. We're going to reverse. So inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale it up. Exhale. Remember, range of motion is up to you. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Good job. So we're just going to open our arms out, shoulder height. Inhale as you lift, and then exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Just slowly warming up our joints. Last one. Exhale to lower. Bring it to the front. Inhale, lift. Shoulder height, exhale, lower. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you're comfortable, bring your hands up to your shoulders. You absolutely don't have to. You can keep your hands low, whatever you want. But we're just going to make a small circle with this left elbow going backwards. And now let's reverse direction. You can slowly start to increase your range of motion. Good job. And let's go to the other side. So I'm starting going backwards with this right elbow. And then reverse. Very nice. Elbows out and then down. Out and then down. Out and down. Last one. Out and down. Now we're going to lift those elbows up and open out and in. So inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale, open, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Good job. Slide forward in your chair just a little bit. Keep your knees lined up over your ankles. We're going to inhale, arms out and bring them up overhead. Exhale, back out and down. Remember, we don't just have spaghetti arms. It's as though we have energy coming from our fingertips. So when we inhale, we're reaching out and up. And then exhale, reach it out and bring it back down. 2 more. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, out and down. Remember, you are free to ignore my breathing cues. If your respirations need to be a little faster, whatever you need, make it yours. So now we're going to bring that right hand up so that the palm is turning towards the midline of our body. And we're going to just bring that arm forward and circle it back. Bring it up and forward. This is 3 and 4. And we're going to take it the other side. 1, 2. Good job. 3 and 4. Bring your hands back so that palms are facing in towards each other. Forearms are parallel to the floor. Keep your elbows in nice and tight at your side. We're gonna externally rotate and then bring it in. So inhale to open, exhale to close. 2 more. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Last one. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Good job. Go ahead and bring your hands out to your kneecaps. We're going to move through some cat-cows. Just go ahead and start to warm up our spine. So as you inhale, you're going to rock forward on your hips, press your belly towards the front of the room, slide your hands back towards your hips, lift your chest. Now, depending on your neck, that determines whether or not you want to lift your chin. But you inhale, and then to exhale, you scoop that pelvis under, press your hands out towards your kneecaps, drop your chin to your chest, and pull those shoulder blades apart. So inhale and exhale. Remember, in my class, we never lean forward into a forward fold. We never hinge forward farther than 45 degrees. Inhale and exhale. Take 4 more on your own. You determine your own range of motion. It's whatever works for you. Bring it back to center when you're ready. So for seated mountain pose, we start the way we began in the chair at the very start of class. You draw the crown of your head to the ceiling. Shoulders are retracted, so take them down and back. Knees are still lined up over your ankles. You have an active core, and you lower your hands down by your side. Palms are open to the front of the room. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Elongate through the spine. And just continue with that nice breathing pattern. Natural breath. From here, we're going to turn that right palm in so it faces the outer right thigh. Reach those right fingertips down towards the floor. We're going to inhale left arm out and up. And then exhale it over towards the right. So that right arm, those fingertips are just reaching down to the floor. And then on your next exhale, let's bring that left arm down. And come back into mountain pose. 3 big breaths here. Turn that left palm in so it's facing that outer left thigh. Reach those left fingertips down towards the floor. On your next inhale, bring that right arm out and up. And then exhale, bring it over to the left. Bring it back to center on your next exhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, both arms come up overhead. As you exhale, twist to the right. So bring that right hand down to the right side of your chair. Left hand comes to center on either knee. Keep a nice long spine. Keep your chest lifted. Inhale, bring those arms back up overhead. We're going to exhale and twist to the left. On your next inhale, bring those arms up. Palms meet at the top and then pull them down to heart center. So we always keep a nice, gentle, neutral palm. We never do this. It's always here. Elbows are in close. Good job. Lower those hands. Bring it back to mountain pose. So from here, we're going to move through some sun salutations. Continue with our warm-up. So inhale, arms reach out and up overhead. Reach, reach, but keep your shoulders down. We're going to exhale, spread your fingers wide and pull those arms down to cactus. Inhale, lead with your chest. As you hinge forward 45 degrees, drop your hands to your kneecaps. Exhale, curl it back to cat. And then inhale, roll it up. So I'm going to turn to the side. I want to make sure you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've taken my class, you do. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fingers wide, pull it down to cactus. We're going to inhale, hinge it forward. This is as far as you go, and drop your hands to your kneecaps. Exhale, curl it back to cat. And then inhale, roll it up. Good job. So 2 more. Inhale, arms up, lift your chest. Exhale, open those fingers nice and wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, hinge forward, drop your hands to your kneecaps. Exhale, curl it back to cat. And inhale it back up. Good job. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull it to cactus. Inhale, hinge and drop your hands to your kneecaps. Exhale, take it to cat. And inhale, roll it up, 1 vertebra at a time. Good job. So now let's get some water if you need it, and we're going to grab our towel. So the towel is going to take the place of the ball that we normally use in class. So it's not as much fun as having a ball to bounce around the room, but this will do in a pinch. I'm going to put mine behind me. If you know where your towel goes at the small of your back, right where your lumbar spine comes into your pelvis, right at your sacrum, then you can go ahead and place it there. We're going to do pelvic tilts. If you have never done this, I'm going to demonstrate what we're about to do. So you're going to slide all the way back in your chair, and you're going to have your feet hip width apart, knees are lined up over your ankles. You sit up nice and tall. What you're going to do is press into your heels and squeeze your glutes, and you're going to scoop that pelvis forward and under, like you're trying to, scoop something up out of the ground, okay? So nothing happens with your torso. It is just a pelvic tilt, and then you release. So now I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, hopefully. Okay, I'll hold my arms up. So you squeeze and then release. So you see that I'm pressing into my feet. I'm activating my glutes, activating my core, belly button to the spine as I scoop my pelvis under. So here and release. Okay, all right. So we're going to start out with 12, and then we add a little upper body crunch to it. So let's just get your towel positioned. Slide back in your chair. Now, if your chair is so big that your feet are not touching the floor, this sounds sacrilegious, but grab some books. Or stacks of magazines that you can put your feet on so that your knees are at 90-degree angles. So line up your towel, hands are on your thighs, draw the crown of your head to the ceiling. So you always exhale on the effort. So you want to take a big inhale and then exhale as you crunch and then release. So you inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt. Inhale here. Exhale, inhale, exhale. This is 4. Inhale, exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. 11 and 12. Okay, so we're going to keep this same position, but what we're going to do is cross our hands over our chest, and we're adding a little crunch at the top. I'm going to demonstrate. So it's the same pelvic tilt. Remember, we never lean forward more than 45 degrees. And this is not, we're not going far, it's here. Okay, so you're just activating not just your lower abs and squeezing your glutes, you're activating the upper part of your abdominals. So it's here and then release. So it's just a tiny squeeze at the top. If we were in the Y in class, I would be able to tell whether or not you're doing it correctly. Okay, so hands across our chest. Take a big inhale. Remember, you exhale on your effort. We're going for 12. 1, good job. 2, very nice. 3, 4, you can tell by my voice. 5, that I'm making an effort. 6, 6 more. 7, good job. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. All right. Put down your towel and bring it back forward. Very nice. So now we are going to continue with some core work. We're going to work on our obliques. We're going to heel to our feet out, nice and wide, so that your feet are turned out at about 45-degree angles. Now you have multiple options here. If you need the support, you can keep your hands on your thighs and just hinge over to the right. Activate your core. Bring yourself back up and take it over to the left. And then bring yourself back up. That's if you need the added support of your hands. If you are comfortable and can bring your hands up, elbows out to the side, we're going to take it over to the right and pull it back to center. Over to the left and bring it back to center. Don't hold your breath. Right and center, left and center. 4 more, and center, left, and center. Keep a good strong core. 3 more, and center, left, and center. You can always drop your hands. 2 more, and center, left, and center. Last one, and center, left, and center. Good job. While we're here, let's just place your hands on your thighs. Fingers are pointing down and on the inner thighs, and we're going to just twist a little bit. Drop that right shoulder. Keep your spine long. And then take it to the other side. Left shoulder drops toward the center. And bring it back up. Heel, toe, those feet back in. All right. So from here, we're going to do some rowing. We did this in a strength and stretching class that I have online, but we're going to start, since we don't have a ball and we're not using any other equipment, we're going to start just with our palms together, okay? And we're going to bring them forward, take them over to the right just a little. Now from here, we're going to row those hands down to the outside of that left knee. Keep a nice strong core. You see that I'm not twisting this way. I'm here and bring it down like I'm chopping wood. Here and down. So that's 2. Bring it up and down. 3. We're only going to 8. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Good job. Now we're going to take it to the other side. So reach those hands up towards the left. We're going to bring it across. 1 and 2. 3 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Bring it back to center. Move through some cat-cows if you like. So just inhale, press it forward. And exhale, curl it back. 2 more. Last one. Good job. So now we are going to do some marching, but we're going to add this to our core exercises. So I want you to get a nice, strong, active core, and we're going to pull that right knee up using your core, okay? And then pull left knee up. Good job. So now we're going to reach right arm up and pull it to left knee and bring it back up. 2, 3, you might not get elbow to knee. 4, 5, you're just working in that general direction. 6, 2 more. 7, last one. 8. Good job. Left arm reaches up. We're going to go 1. Remember, exhale on the effort. 2. Very nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good job. Okay. So we're going to move through a little seated flow that we do in class a lot. So if you want to, I'll do it once to demonstrate, and then we'll do it twice on either side. So we're going to start with our hands down by our side. Feet are still hip width apart. Now the height that you lift your knee is entirely up to you. It all depends on your own joint mobility. We're going to inhale, arms and knee lift. Exhale, pull that knee in. Inhale, open that knee out wide. Exhale, bring that knee back to center. Inhale, hinge it forward, reach those arms back, long spine, and then bring it back up. Good job. We're going to try it once on the left. So inhale, exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale, open that leg out, so it's an abduction, adduct, and then take it into a hinge and bring it up. So we're going to do that 2 times each side. Okay, are we ready? Inhale and lift. Exhale, pull that knee in. Inhale, open out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, hinge it forward, shoulder blades squeezing together, long spine, and then bring it back up. Take it to the left. Inhale up. Pull that knee in. Open it out to the side. Bring it back to center. Hinge it forward, nice long spine. Energy through your fingertips. Bring it back. Inhale right. This is the last on this side. Pull that knee in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, long spine. Squeeze those shoulder blades and bring it back to center. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, pull that knee in. Inhale, open that leg to the left. Exhale, adduct. Inhale, nice long spine. And bring it back to center. Good job. Roll out the shoulders. Okay, so I'm going to slide my towel out of the way so I have plenty of room. I'm going to scooch over to the left side of my chair. So I've got right hip and thigh on the chair. Now, you have multiple options here. If you are able to bring that left leg out, directly out, straight from the side of the chair, and have your toes pointed towards the front of the room, that's great. If that doesn't work for you, then just bring that leg out, 90-degree angle, knees bent, knee lined up over your ankle. So it's entirely up to you. We're going to do the same upper body movements. Either way you are positioned. So find what works for you. Take your right hand down to the side of your chair. We're going to inhale, reach, left arm comes out. We're going to bring it up, 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 and over. Okay, your right hand is here for support. Reach through those fingertips. We're trying to get a nice long line down along the left side of your body. Now, if you're here, that's completely fine, okay? And then we're gonna bring it back down. Bring that left hand to your hip. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, bring it over towards the left. You find what works for you. And then bring it back up. Good job. Let's slide back in to the middle of our chair. You can cross left ankle over right, or you can cross your legs. Whatever works for you. We're going to inhale, arms come out to the side. Exhale, give yourself a hug, right arm under left. Drop your elbows towards your lap, drop your chin to your chest. Just allow those shoulders to round. And then sit up nice and tall, elbows point to the front of the room. You can take it into eagle arms where you lift those forearms. You can bring the backs of your hands together. You can wrap, or you can just bring to an elevated prayer hand. Whatever works for you. Relax your shoulders down, lift your elbows. And then let's lower it down. Good job. Let's take it over to the other side. So you're all the way over on the right side of your chair. Reach that right leg out. Remember, you can always be here if that works better. Left hand comes to the side of your chair. You're going to inhale, bring that right arm out and up. And then exhale, take it over to the left so you're reaching through the right side of your body, nice and long. And then bring that right arm back down. Hand comes to your hip. If you're comfortable, if you feel secure on your chair, inhale, left arm comes up. And then exhale, bring it over to a little side bend. And bring it back up to center. We're going to come back onto our chair, cross right ankle over left. Inhale, take those arms out. You can also have your right knee crossed over left. We're going to give ourselves a hug. And then drop your elbows towards your lap, drop your chin to your chest, and allow those shoulders to curl just a little. Inhale, draw yourself back up, elbows point to the front of the room. Keep those shoulders down. You can bring those hands up wherever you want. Lift those elbows just a tiny bit. And then exhale, lower everything down. Uncross your legs. Good job. Okay. So we are going to stretch. Our next video will have a whole standing series. So I'll be doing that in the next day or so. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to take that right leg and extend it forward. Left knee is bent, that left foot is still flat on the floor. Flex those right toes up towards the ceiling and keep a nice soft bend in that right knee. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Inhale, lift your chest, draw yourself up to the ceiling, and we're going to hinge from the hips, leading with your chest. So you're gonna hinge forward. So we're here, and then we're gonna hinge forward, nice long spine. And don't hold your breath. Sit it up nice and tall. We're going to take it into seated pigeon, so you can cross right ankle over left and let that right knee fall open, or you can cross right ankle over left knee. Feel free to hinge forward no more than 45 degrees. You may or may not need to hinge. You'll feel this through your right glute and hip. Don't ever put any pressure on this right knee. Inhale and lift. And then exhale, lead with your chest and hinge forward just a little if you like. Good job. Let's set it up nice and tall. We're going to switch to the other side. So extend that left leg forward, flex those toes up towards the ceiling. Keep a nice soft bend in that left knee. Hands come to your right thigh, lift it up and then hinge from the hip. Readjust on your chair if you need to. Remember, we never go into a full forward fold. If you need to deepen this stretch, then dig your left heel into the floor and then pull that left hip back towards the back of your chair. That's how you deepen this hamstring stretch without increasing the depth of your hinge forward. Draw it up nice and tall. We're going to go into seated pigeon. So you cross left ankle over right, allow that knee to fall open, or left ankle over right knee. You'll notice that your body feels different on each side. Hinge if you like. It's entirely up to you, but you have to lead with your chest. And we're hinging from the hip, so there's no hunching over. Let's sit up nice and tall, uncross those legs. Slide back in your chair. We're going to finish the way we started. So you're in a comfortable seated position. Feet are flat on the floor, hip width apart. Knees are lined up over your ankles. The crown of your head is lifting up to the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxing down. Shoulder blades are tucked away. Palms, wherever you like, whatever works for you. And just be here. Natural breath. Savor these last few moments. Express some gratitude to yourself, to your body for what it can do. Allow yourself to soften into your chair. Notice the support of the chair beneath you, the weight of your feet pressing into the floor. The weight of your forearms and your palms on your thigh. Let's start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Flex and point your feet if you like. Lower your hands down by your side. Sit up nice and tall in your chair. Let's inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale to heart center. I'm so grateful for each of you. You are all so very special to me. Please take good care of yourselves and stay healthy. I look forward to seeing everyone back at the Y. Namaste.